What if I told you you could get a rod pod that does everything you want and more for an absolute bargain price? If that sounds interesting to you, then stick around because I've got something that you might like. Let's get into it. So here it is, the NGT Tri Pod. Now, as you know, a rod pod has to do quite a few different things very well in order to make it suitable for the type of fishing that we all know and love. And I think the Tri Pod from NGT really does have all of the bases covered. So let's delve into why I think that this could be the best budget rod pod available on the market. So is it versatile? Well, the simple answer is yes. This pod adjusts in every imaginable direction, whether it's up, down, left or right, in order to make it suitable for basically any swim on any lake. No matter the terrain, this pod will offer you a secure and stable platform for your rods and reels while you're waiting for that all-important bite. As far as that adjustment goes, you can alter each bank stick individually. Obviously, you can get the tips right up or the tips right down, dependent on the situation that you're fishing in. Me personally, if there was sort of a raft of weed out in front of my peg, I would like to get the tips right up to enable the line to go up and sort of droop over that weed, enabling me to get good indication. For tips down, I would often use that if there was lots of drifting weed on the surface, or of course, you've got an over-friendly swan in your area. They love to take out your lines, so getting those tips right down into the water will certainly save you some grief. And of course, that bank stick adjustment doesn't just allow you to change the angle of your rods, but also to level the pod out. You never know what situation you might end up in while you're out fishing, especially if you're traveling around the country going to different day ticket lakes. So having a pod like this that is suitable for anything really is a lifesaver. This style of pod is super stable on hard surfaces, so some lakes I've been to have got concrete swims, or if you've got decking, this eliminates the need for stage stands. However, if you're on a nice soft verge like I am here, I like to just sink the tips of the bank sticks down into the ground slightly, and that offers a super stable situation for snag fishing or any sort of locked up type fishing. That pod is going absolutely nowhere, no matter how savage the take may be. The Tri Pod offers a very small, compact and convenient pack down size, meaning that you can carry this even as a sort of just in case option. The weight comes in at 1.2 kilos, so even if you pack this up into its bag, throw it into the bottom of your barra, you're not even going to know you're carrying that extra weight. The closed dimensions come in at just 61 centimeters by 14 centimeters, so as I said, it's extremely compact and convenient. The maximum dimensions are 98 centimeters by 32 centimeters, so you can really see how something so small and compact expands into something that offers such a great level of stability. Now, when it comes to weight, as I said, this comes in at just 1.2 kilos, and that's been achieved by using some very durable and tough but lightweight aluminium tubing. Gone are the days of you carrying around best part of 5 kilos of stainless steel just to get a suitable pod for your carp fishing. As long as the design of the pod allows the centre of gravity to be kept low like this one, then you will have no issues with stability. In days gone by, we all used to rely on having that really heavy stainless pod to give us that stability because of the weight, but nowadays it's just not required. Now this is where the Tri Pod shines. It has got a brand new, something I certainly have never seen before, a quick release system to enable rapid setups and pack downs. This unique mechanism significantly simplifies setup and pack down. So if you're an angler that likes to be on the move and your kit is always on and off of your barra, then something like this is really going to help you out. And as you would expect, the initial setup is super easy as well. Simply screw your butt rests into the bank sticks, your alarms into the other 3 bank sticks, and slide those into the frame, and then just activate that quick release mechanism and you're done. You are fishing. It is that straightforward. It takes a matter of seconds, especially if you leave your alarms and butt rests on those bank sticks. Like I say, it is a real time saver and something that I think we're going to see on lots of other pods moving forward. The tripod is finished in a very nice sort of textured matte black coating. It feels tough, it feels durable, and I think this will look the part session after session. The asymmetrical bank sticks positioned differently front and rear not only enable you to get good stability, but also to customize the look of this pod so that we can all achieve that splay of rods that we all want. Now the tripod does look quite different from conventional rod pods that we're all used to seeing. What do you think about that? I actually quite like how it looks, but pop down into the comments and let me know your thoughts there. We all know by now that NGT pride themselves on offering good quality fishing equipment at very reasonable prices, and I can assure you this is no exception to the rule. I would normally expect a pod of this sort of build quality to be around the £70 to £100 mark, but when I tell you that this comes in at just 35 quid, and yes, it includes a carry case as well, well, I was a little bit blown away. To say I was surprised was an understatement. NGT, you've smashed it out of the park once again. Now, if you're in the market for a new 3-rod rod pod, then this is something you need to take note of. Pop onto the NGT website because there's loads more information on there. If you like this video or found it at all useful, please do give it that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure you hit that bell notification icon, because the last thing you want to do is miss out on any more products just like this. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much.